Today, on this episode of Reality Gays,
Gino wants revenge.
Matt wants to be a good father.
And Jasmine just wants this baby out of me.
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's reality gays. Let's love.
Okay, breathe, Mama. Breathe.
Matt, get her out of me.
Okay, here we go.
Get her out.
Here we go. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good, Mama. Come on.
I don't
Okay.
want any more semen inside of me.
This isn't so bad. This isn't so bad. Come on, you can do it. Push. Oh, you're not. This is not bad. But you're not screaming that bad. Oh, there we go.
You stupid man. I want to kill you.
Ow! That hurts me. That hurts, Jasmine. It's coming.
You are dead to me. Oh, grab her head. Grab her head.
I got her. Here, hold her.
Do you have any ribs? I'm hungry.
This is pretty much about how I thought it was going to go. The level of screaming, the guttural wailing. It needed to happen.
If you never thought Jasmine was a star, Gary, roll the clip of Jasmine in the car having contractions, being filmed for an hour and still narrating to camera what's going on like a goddamn reality star. Who else would fucking do? There is very few reality people that
I
would
have
do
water
that.
leaking out of my vagina.
This is
Yeah. What were you going to say there? You just
no, I just
hit an aneurysm.
no, it's just no, I'm actually kind of at a loss that it was so
Can I ask one question?
wonderful.
Why are we acting like this is her first baby? I mean, come on. She's had 2 other whole kids.
Moms
And
are going to come for her.
I know.
Moms are going to
She's
come
at the
for
birthing
her.
class. This bitch has done it twice before. I understand he hasn't, but she's doing the whole thing about being scared. I understand every baby is scary, but we are treating this like it's her first pregnancy. We really are.
Agreed.
One little concession, like, I know I've had 2 other children, but it's still scary. That would go a long way. But it really is treating this like Jasmine at 30 schmine.
We don't know.
30-ish, 30-something-ish. This is her first baby. That is kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It ain't.
Y'all, this is Reality Gays, everybody. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Poodle. And we're 2 ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Especially, and it just hit for me, this episode where I'm like, I'm done. TLC's...
I've been done for 4 episodes.
TLD.
Welcome.
90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is season 9, episode 17. Oh my God, it's a girl. But hey, look.
That's what they said in college when I walked down the street.
Oh my God, it's a girl.
Hey, boys. I'm real girl.
No, yeah.
I'll be a real girl if you want.
Well, that part.
In the dog.
Always. Sure.
Oh my God, it's a girl. Hey!
The many times that a man has called me Marilyn, and I'm fine with it. I think that it's been kind of a rarity that I'm just now sick of it this episode. But even for you being over it 4 episodes ago,
Yeah.
that's a long time for you to not hate Hay.
It was they've changed it up enough.
I think it speaks to that overall it's been a good season, but now we're getting, and I don't like to use this, but Poodle says it's too much, so it's what it is. We're getting the cum dribbles.
Yeah. Yeah, just that not even the viscous cum anymore.
Okay, but really do we
The kind of watery
No!
discharge that happens at the end. Just dribbling. Yeah.
You really have a way, don't you?
She's got a way.
Yeah, don't
about
even-
her. Rest in
don't
peace,
even-
Patrick Swayze.
Don't even. I think you're saying Billy Joel. Because
You're right. Billy Joel saying she's got a way.
don't talk about him. Don't talk about him.
She's
Don't
like
talk-
the wind. I was thinking she's like the wind.
She's
with
like
Patrick
the
Swayze.
wind of my dreams.
But no, she's got a way. Billy Joel. Billy Joel, you're fine.
Oh God! Oh God! Everybody's watching that documentary and they're really in love with him again. And you, oh God!
It's my talent.
So yes,
yeah.
we are.
I'm done. I'm officially done. I feel like we've got another. Next week has to be the finale, right?
It is. Well, it's weird that they're already showing a preview of the tell-all before the ultimate, the final episode.
Yeah.
That's odd. But you see, it's like a little thing. You just see like Libby saying something, and Lauren's like, "Shut up." So I said it before. I'm going to say it again. This is going to be a 4-part tell-all, y'all.
I think maybe even 5.
I think it's going to be messy, 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 messy.
I think that neither Libby or Loren is going to get the edit that they wanted,
but also now what we find out this episode, and we're going to talk about the Florida contingent in part 2. We're only talking about Jasmine and Gino this part 1. And we've got to call us, y'all. We got some call-us today. But even Yara's not stupid. Even Yara knows Libby's playing games.
Yeah, for sure.
But for her to say it this quickly, I went, "Oh no! Are both of them going to come for Libby in the tell-all?"
Probably. But the problem is Libby can take care of herself because Libby will. Libby will deflect and then bring up other things. So it's y'all don't fight with someone from Florida because it's just going to be. Yeah.
It's
they'll go lower and lower. Yeah, like
they will.
A lot of people from Florida.
Yeah,
who live there now.
The crosswalk removal doesn't tell you anything between Florida and Texas.
No.
Fuck those states.
No. Don't come at us about it.
No one's going to come at us about it. Everybody's pissed.
Yeah.
But anyway, so here we go. Any other y'all?
We got a lot of announcements.
We got some good news too. I want to lead with this. Okay, y'all. We are about halfway through watching Selling Sunset. Boy, that's different. That's like because there is a sunset in Ardmore, Oklahoma.
I'm sure there is.
Street.
There's a sunset in about 10 minutes from where my parents live.
There's one by you. Do y'all have an elm?
No, we don't have that. But all there is a post office. It's more of a community.
Our post office is on B Street.
So they're doing a Sunset Street? No, we have a Sunset Community.
No, yeah. But
yes, we have an elm.
You have an elm. Oh, I guess every
and a Main Street.
You have one too.
Yeah.
We are enjoying this season very much.
Yeah, we're like all the way through episode 6, I believe.
It is recorded. As Poodle calls it, it is candy.
They unfortunately have to reference the fires.
That episode was a little triggering and a downer. And like
I still say there was a way to do it without referencing the fires at
I've actually
all.
been thinking about it. There is, but I've been thinking about it. I think it actually probably will be better for people not from LA to watch it. It probably will be helpful and informative to them. But for us, it was just
they could have just gone to Cabo for 4 or 5 weeks.
It was like, have you seen that meme? I had a sissy who sent this to me. Where it's just kids like walking up to a bowl and saying things like, my mom was T-boned in a car when I was 11 years old and died. And they dump a package of Dum Dums candy in there. And it's like 7 kids just saying their trauma and dumping candy. And then at the end, and they go, yay, trauma bowl. And they're just talking about, but I kind of feel like that's what it's like for us. And I'm not trying to say our pain, we didn't have a home burned down or anything, but it was really hard.
Collectively for the city.
The city,
It was really really tough. But I still think they could have just gone to Cabo and they're like, what did we miss?
Well, they do work in real estate. So
I still think there's a way.
It's available on RG
Hollywood
Plus.
Magic.
The Hollywood Magic. Available on RG Plus on the $5 tier, which is available on Patreon, Supercast, or it's included in the $8 tier in Apple subscriptions, y'all. And and that'll let you also get all of our classless episodes of Life After Lockup right now, which is glorious, as well as a Bi-Curious and any other bingeable show, including Love is Blind,
which just wrapped up the season. With the wedding episode on Wednesday that dropped. This is Sunday. Spoilers ahead for Love is Blind wedding episode. If you haven't watched it yet, that means it's not a priority for you. So I get it. I'm a little miffed. Yeah, but it's not a priority for you.
Not a priority for you.
So skip ahead. Skip ahead. We'll talk a little bit about it. As I said, this episode could have been an email.
It was kind of a wet fart of an episode, truly. I mean, Edmund's mom didn't even show up. She didn't even care.
She would have been here somewhere. It was the most anticlimactic wedding episode I think definitely we've ever had.
And the worst bachelor, they didn't even have a bachelorette party. They just rented out a room.
Yeah.
And did crap. It was terrible.
Yeah.
So it was weird. It was like their budget got cut.
I think what happened in between, I want to know what happened between episode, there could have been 3 whole episodes of what happened between 11 and 12. Because I need to know what led to that midday confession in their apartment from Sparkle, Megan, and Jordan. I need to know. That didn't happen out of nowhere. Because she was living it up at her bachelor party.
She was.
So
I have a theory
happened.
I'm going to talk about. That we're going to record that tomorrow, but as you're listening, you've already heard it.
And Allie basically saying, "It's my wedding day. I'm so happy,
so happy." And she literally said something like, "And I'm so ready to say yes or ready to say I do." And then she's like, "Just kidding. I think you're an alcoholic."
I understand. If you want, you have to like play up things of indecision. She wasn't doing that at all. Which I thought, this is really weird. This is gotcha television, and I don't like that. I don't like this being deceived and your mouth dropping.
We can't bring up.
This brings back season 2 for me. But actually, this is not as egregious as that. The problem is I didn't care. And I think that's the worst part. Didn't care about Allie and Anton, and I did not care about Calabria and Evan because I knew she was going to say no.
I want to remind you, this is an announcement and not the Love is Blind podcast, so we need to move on. So, sorry.
I would like to argue with you there, but you're right, and I'm going to be quiet.
We haven't talked about it yet.
I should have saved it.
I was trying to.
I've got a lot more to say on.
I have to save my save-its. I hope you know I don't always. I have to save those because I know I don't have an infinite amount.
Yeah, because when you go too far, I'll reach through the camera and steal your heart, Indiana Jones style.
You will.
Kalima.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, November 13th, season 3 is coming out. So we're very excited of that. Very excited.
All on YouTube. All on YouTube.
All going to be on YouTube. So as you know, YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, that means this audio drops on Sunday night or Monday, but you're able to watch it all on YouTube for free on Tuesday, YouTube's Day. But for you Secret Lives of Mormon Wives people, the fans, the episode, they're going to drop a bunch of episodes. So our YouTube episodes,
they drop all 10
in different order. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We will know more about that drop schedule. We just need to talk to our agency a little bit. So we will let you know about that.
But subscribe to our YouTube, 10,000 subs. If you want to be our sub.
Ooh, I still don't like it.
You like that, Daddy Matty?
You can't even.
I like that.
No,
Daddy Matty.
You can never ever be a daddy. Ever.
You want me to spank you?
Yeah.
Christina, put in a spanking noise.
No, absolutely not. What you're doing is
you better, Christina. You're fired.
Christina, put in a girly spanking noise.
No, I want a rough one.
No, you can't say I want a rough one and actually earn it.
Sorry, this is only for the video. If you're audio, you don't get a spanking noise, but on the video, I'm spanking.
That's not possible.
Fine. Y'all should be. You sissies that ordered merch, you should be getting your merch.
Don't overpromise. Be careful.
Well, it is coming in October, and
it's starting to be mailed out. It's starting to be mailed out.
Yeah, mailed out in October. I'm just saying because somebody emailed me and asked me, and I'm like, well, read the email that you got in the confirmation when you bought it. It will tell you because some of you bought them earlier. A lot of these Carl's wives, y'all like Leah Michelle. You don't read or you can't. Read an email before you email us. But it's very exciting. We have been working hard behind the scenes, and we're not there yet, but we're very excited to announce our holiday merch that's going to be coming that we will be selling.
We do that?
We already told them that we're going to. Remember, we asked ideas.
That's right, we did.
To be fair, there's a lot going on, but
right, we're very excited to announce our holiday merch.
We're working on it right now, and we will let you know.
Stay tuned.
We know.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Lastly, you're going to hear a couple of things. You're going to hear some call-us today, so that's available only solamente for the $15 tier, which is available only.
You've been working on your Spanish?
No, not at all. I'm going to Spain fucking raw dogging it. I just remember solamente from my high school Spanish class with Senora Sneed.
That's the crazy thing. You actually studied Spanish.
For a semester. But in high school.
But didn't you have to take 2 semesters of a language?
I think I only did 1.
I'm pretty sure you had to do 2.
Maybe I did 2. But a year in Oklahoma, come on. Also, think about who I was doing Spanish. It was a year because I remember now. Think about who I was doing Spanish class with.
Was it like Peggy Hill?
You think Dennis Gothard? I will say one thing. The pig was great at English, but couldn't speak Spanish. No. Somebody said the word carnita. And he
exactly. I would imagine. Yeah.
So anyway.
Oinky. Yeah.
Yeah, Oinky was, he was hard pressed on that. But so anyway, that is available only the $15 tier, which is available on Supercast and Patreon only. So every month you're going to get a little post where you can read what the password is, and then for the month, and then you can call us. Also, if you are going to join RG Plus, we love that. I love that. But we want to remind you, don't pay for Patreon through the Apple, with your Apple Pay. You're going to get charged an extra fee from Apple.
Don't do it in the Apple Podcast.
Yeah, but specifically using the Apple Pay button. That is what will get you. You're going to have to pay more for it. We recommend. Fine if you want to join Patreon.
To a browser.
If you want to join Patreon and connect it to your Apple podcast feed, you can still do that.
Totally fine.
Just go to a browser, go to patreon.com, or go on browser, even on your phone even. Join that way with the credit card, old school, and then that's going to give you the fair price.
Go to your desktop computer.
You can.
In your husband's office.
Don't even own one. I'm hot. Can I take my shirt off for this?
No.
Well.
This is video.
I've got creamy shoulders too.
No, you don't.
People want to see.
Don't take something that's mine. Come up with your own.
Sorry, I'm just a tinfoil Maddie over here.
There's so many things available. Come up with something original.
Yeah, but it doesn't piss you off. All right, let me turn on my fan.
Y'all, let's just jump into this. This is, let's talk about Gino and Jasmine. We're going to talk about Jasmine first. Jasmine and Matt, actually, now. I think we can actually call them a couple.
Well, it is funny how they won't show it yet.
They won't. They absolutely won't.
Like
It's so puritanical.
I know. Well, it's technically Gino's baby.
It's not technically in the eyes of the state.
Yeah.
The baby belongs to Gino.
We thought this was like a weird Florida thing, but it's a Michigan, and apparently
it's almost everywhere.
It's almost everywhere. It's a thing.
So we are going to the birthing class, and Matt is cursing in Romanian, which is kind of hot.
Okay, it was.
It's week 37, y'all. So it's not much longer.
No,
and so we are basically. We meet Rachel, the doula, and at first I thought these were other couples. I thought these were like two lesbian couples. I think it's just either extras or two women who didn't have partners because the other two women were also doulas. Because one had a shirt on that says doula, this shirt make me look fat or something like that. Yeah. But it had a doula on it.
It did.
So I felt bad for these other women who were single. That's got to be hard, like going to a birthing class.
I'm of two minds, and sissies, y'all can come at me. I'm not trying to minimize anything. I'm legitimate. Like, is it hard or is it just easier? Like,
you just don't have a partner for support, you know?
Well, but
Matt, not going to be a lot of help either.
Is it easier to have like your best your your mom? Although I don't know if you want your mom. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. At least it could have been was there no one to call? I'm asking with these. I
a
feel
lot
like
of people are alone in the world.
But I'm saying I can't imagine that's easier than having your sister or your best friend or your mom. That's what I'm talking about. It has to be harder.
Yeah.
But I think these women were extras. I don't think these women were even pregnant.
Was Mother Poodle there when your nephews and nieces were born? She wasn't in the room, was she?
It was kind of an issue because my sister-in-law did not really want her mother in there. And she wanted, and my mother wasn't there either. My sister-in-law had her friends in there. And my brother.
Well, good for. I think somebody should have who they want.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes mothers stress you out.
If her mother would have been in there, my mother would have lost her shit. I don't think my mother said, "I'm not going to be in there." I don't know. I think it's the mom's job to decide that.
I actually think Mother Poodle would be a really good doula.
Come on, bear down. Now you're going to breastfeed, right?
Oh, yeah. She's big on that. Lord.
You know, to bring up, Jasmine had that big thing about not breastfeeding, but then there was that baby just sucking on her boob.
Well, maybe she was doing it at first, because I guess there's like more. I actually learned some things about birth, and I thought I knew everything, but I learned some stuff.
You don't know anything.
No, I don't know anything about vagina, but I know quite a bit about pregnancy and childbirth because it's so fascinating to me. And I think it's, I always ask of my good friends that I feel comfortable. We ask questions and talk about it and answer and all that kind of stuff. So, you would have been really proud of me, though. I was on a film shoot this weekend helping a friend out. Got to see Chris Farah do some acting. Want to love him. My friend Megan, who was in that short that y'all loved, The Actors Anonymous. But there was a woman, was the lead, was pregnant in real life, and I didn't ask her a thing about her pregnancy. You would have been proud.
I'm proud of you. Actually, it's just not hard not to ask people about things like that.
I did ask her if her husband was hot and if I could see a picture. She showed me.
That's a little inappropriate.
Well, she said he was an actor.
Oh, he was attractive.
Oh, like kind of just a definition of rugged. Kind of looked like a young Aaron Eckhart with a beard.
Shit.
Yeah, he was hot. He would like I looked at her and I said, "He plays a cop, doesn't he?" She said, "Oh my God, he books every single cop or detective role he plays." Yeah, it was your type all over.
Good Lord.
Anyway,
so the other thing, I think what the editors and production are trying to do is to make Matt go from kind of like completely clueless to knowing everything about a baby in 1 or 2 episodes. It really feels like that's the arc of where we're trying to get. Do I feel like it's satisfying? Not really. Do I feel like he's underplaying what he does know? Yes. I do say he winds up to be particularly likable in this episode because he's there for her, and I think they've cemented him as being her partner in this episode. I don't know if she still really loves him or not.
No, I think we're going to get that next week when he asks her to marry him.
Yeah.
And even though she's still married to Gino.
Still married.
Yeah. But I think this was shoring up the arc of that Matt's going to be there for her and is excited about the baby. Yeah.
And I've got to say, I got to give it to him because they had to plant, just story-wise, they had to plant so many seeds to make this work.
They did.
Tinfoil Hattie does believe there was some type of relationship earlier than I am starting to agree with Gino a little bit. But I feel like they had to do it for the cameras and go back a little bit. And
I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I don't.
So Matt is still saying things like, it's still not real to me. How do I change a diaper, feed it, put it to sleep? And I think these are normal things that a father is going to have to do.
All my friends who are guys have said this kind of stuff.
So it's relatable. Mm-hmm.
But you don't know what it's like having a coconut come out of your penis.
I'm going to say that's not the same thing. Let me say why. The vaginal walls are made to expand. The hole of a penis, unless it's a kidney stone, that's about as much as it goes.
I've had one of those.
So I'm gonna say I understand the intent of what she's saying, but the physicality is a little different.
I think it'd be more like a coconut, maybe a
in
coconut coming out of your butthole.
Yes. To an extent, because the butthole can't stretch that much.
Well,
but the vagina's made to.
Yeah,
it still takes a little work, definitely.
Yeah.
How do I undersell that more?
Yeah,
I see. Takes a little work.
I just want to move on, please. That's where I am. But he seems really attentive to her in this class.
And what she does, he's still making jokes, y'all, because that's how he diffuses tension.
I wish she would cut him some slack a little bit. I think she's being too hard on him.
Here's the thing. I think this is a little for audacity. I feel like I think she's good with this.
She makes jokes.
Yes. That's the
but
thing.
Matt can't, and it feels unfair.
I think they're playing that angle up because then he stopped making jokes for the rest of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's, anyway, Matt basically says, they're asking about tearing and stretching the muscles. And
that's
Matt
what I didn't know you
freaked.
do massage. I didn't know you massage it to help it stretch.
I didn't either.
I wonder if you can do that with your butthole in case somebody's really,
I think it's a very different thing.
I think it is.
Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
He says, apparently, if I don't help Jasmine stretch her, he can't even say vagina. He goes, you know what? It's going to tear to her butthole, and then it'll be one big hole, and I don't know how you fix that. I'm pretty sure that hasn't happened, right? Like, you just don't have one big hole.
Yes. Well, you don't have one big hole, but they're
vaginal tearing, yes.
But I know women who have torn the whole way. It's really it's really fucking painful.
I'm sure.
The recovery's really horrible.
Boy,
so
it's a shame that Eve ate that apple.
Yeah, yeah. Boy.
Just think, women.
Yeah.
What a cross to bear.
Because, so they're talking about a labor massage, and Jasmine, she can make jokes and say, I like it rough.
Right.
And
That's why I think it's just, I think this is a little heavy-handed. And it's trying to give him an arc, and I get it, but it just feels a little stilted.
It was quick. It was quick. They're talking about patterns for the baby and like what to see. And this is like choreography or like a football play that in sports ball. Where like the baby comes out and the man catches the other person, not the man, the other person catches it.
It feels like the baby's going to go just shoot out.
And then you take it back under her belly.
Underhanded and hike it forward.
And then she
grabs it
up on the chest and you sit back.
Just like it is a choreographed move.
You know what I thought? And
Flag on the play.
This is terrible, but I thought, it's like, how like if you've got to like poot or something like that, or let's just, not to be to fart.
I know, I just haven't heard anyone say that in a long time who's not a mother talking to a child.
What? I pooted. You got pooty. Yeah, you get. I say that. I'm like, oops, sorry, I pooted. I do that. Fart sounds crass.
Out of all the things we say on this show, you say that. I guess you've got boundaries, standards.
But how sometimes if you're gassy or if maybe you've been handled by a few men, a few good men, sometimes
I may know what you're talking about.
If you're like, if you lean over or if you like crouch down to pick something up, you'll get a little fur.
Yeah. I think that happens more for you.
Yeah,
me,
sure.
Yeah.
Why have I heard you poot in front of me many times? Especially when we were roommates and you would go,
only one person.
Sorry.
Only one person is fired live on the podcast.
That's fair. Actually, twice. That's fair. But I just imagine like after this would like after you have a baby and if you sit up on your knees like Jasmine did, kind of cross-legged, like would your vagina just go?
Yeah, for sure. You're
just
queeping like a motherfucker.
Just
there's tons of air and stuff like that.
It reminds me of like this whole birthing thing. Reminds me that don't get it twisted. We are animals.
Yes, of course.
But we're not better than any other bear, dolphin. We are all. I think
I'm better than a dolphin.
No, you were not. No, you were not. Dolphins are way better than you. They're way better.
What am I better
Dolphins
than?
are all better than every human.
I think you're probably right. I'm definitely not better than an elephant.
No, you're better than a mosquito.
I'll take that.
Hornet.
I've got to be better than one animal.
There you go.
I don't know. I think animals are definitely purer than human beings.
Warthog. They're just mean.
No, they're fine. I don't know. Who cares?
Chickens.
Where was this going?
I don't know.
Something about farting. I don't know. Weird.
Putin. All right.
So they're gonna. We're talking about she's asking, what do you like? And he's like, I really like the breathing. And that's when they're still joking about biting the umbilical cord. And she says, no, I don't joke. And he says, do you not see how much effort that I'm putting in? You only see the negative. And she said, I appreciate everything you're doing. I need you to be fully there for me. No jokes. I need a caring partner. And I guess what he's doing is showing her in his actions, and the jokes are for him. And I think that's not what she's seeing. I get it, but I also think this guy's always been this way. He's jokey.
He's always. That's one of the reasons she said when she first met him, she loves that he makes her laugh. And
I don't know.
It felt a little for Audacity, and or also Jasmine is in crisis.
Yeah, I get that.
And when you're in crisis, I don't mean this as an excuse, but when you're in crisis,
no, it makes sense.
It's very hard to think about another person's feelings.
No, it makes sense. Yeah,
but
totally.
you're having a baby with this man that probably you're going to get engaged to next episode. Girl, you better get on the fucking track.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, I agree. So
anyway,
anyway,
it's 1 a.m.
It's 1 a.m. I must be lonely.
And my water broke. Y'all,
I said, baby, I can't stand it. My baby's coming. Gotta get to the birthing center. I believe it.
Why is a birthing center an hour away? You're playing with fire.
I totally agree. You could have been born in a Shell station like Chriselle was.
From Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
And that's why her name has Shell in it.
You kept saying
I thought it was Chevron. But then that would be
Chris Chevron.
Chris Chevron.
I think she lucked out. And so they're on their way there. And she
Better
keeps
than
like,
Here comes another contraction.
And she looks at Matt and she says, you can sleep later. You won't sleep for the rest of your life.
So, y'all, they do make it to the birthing center. 2 hours later, she's on the ball. They're rubbing her back and like, I think it's time to get in the tub. And Matt basically says, this is making me feel powerless. I just don't want anything bad to happen to her.
Every single man, partner, spouse, woman who their significant other is having a baby feels exactly this way.
And I've got to say,
they all say that word, powerless. It's hard.
And I've got to say, he does really well in these confessionals. I feel like
he looks really good too.
He's really hot. He trusts the producer, and it's Jasmine's almost too much of a pro at this.
Mm-hmm.
He just comes off as authentic.
He does.
Yeah, and even though he may be like he knows they're making up some things, he is selling it. And so I give Matt most improved reality television actor. Since for this season. I think he has done really well.
We'll save that for the Sharpie Awards.
Most improved. And y'all, the screaming starts to happen. And then 8 hours into labor, maybe more screaming. Boy, she's lucky it wasn't like my mother had with me, 36 hours. As my mother would remind me,
you on
unmedicated. I'm like, you could have done it. She's like, I wanted my baby to be healthy. Not saying taking medication does not make your baby that way. That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what your mother thinks.
Especially in the late 70s, though, there was a thought to that.
Well, we know that your mother's probably a little stringent and not flexible on her ideas about babies and child rearing.
Maybe.
Did she, I imagine, was Father Poodle helpful at all in that?
I don't remember him being a part of my mother's birth story.
Yeah, kind of not really.
I think he was there, but my mother never mentioned him.
My mom had a C-section, so we never heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so y'all, the baby comes out and she goes, hurry up, grab her.
Yes.
And then Matt's holding the baby and they're kissing her and saying, we did it. And she says, thank you. And Matt's doing skin to skin with the baby. Skin to skin. And
talk about somebody with some hot nipples. Just he's hot. Just want to I could latch on.
Why all of a sudden did he become really hot to you this episode?
Because I saw him with his shirt off.
Okay, so that's all it takes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What does it take for you?
I can picture them without their shirt, but I'm saying I can objectively say as a guy's hot without having to see him with his shirt off.
Yeah, I can say. I mean, I've said Matt's hot before.
Yeah,
love his arms.
But you're obsessed with him now.
I am not.
Kind of.
Maybe.
So the name is Matilda because she used that name to make fun of Matt earlier.
Yes.
And y'all, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this baby and stuff on their Instagram, the baby looks just like Matt. It is Matt's face on a baby.
Really?
With blue eyes. Yes. The irony of Jasmine saying the baby's going to look like me, it looks like fucking Matt. Like the baby is just like Matt's face is shrunk down and put on a baby.
Oh, wow. That baby really does look like Matt.
Oh my God.
Has his blue
it's
eyes.
A really cute baby too.
Yeah, it's a really cute baby.
But it looks like her hair. But that's about it. It's Matt. Fully. And which she probably doesn't love. But she even says, I trust Matt now as I've never trusted another person. And now I can trust him for anything. And so, y'all, that's one more step in our storyline because the beginning of this storyline was so fucking messy. You know, I had problems with it all the way through. And I guess she's got to accept his proposal.
Well, and they tie up, Matt loves his baby because we were worried about that, which was silly.
Because he's never felt Matt, the depth of love before. Blah, blah, blah.
And he's like, it's the insane feeling, blah, blah, blah. So
and he says, I love you, Maddie, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life taking care of you. Meanwhile, Gino says, well, Jasmine's fucked up my life.
She completely fucked up my life.
Isn't it interesting now, just from the pinpoint or from the viewpoint of production, where Jasmine's finding new happiness and Gino can only fuel himself by hate?
Truly. I will say this. Do I think there could be that Matt and Jasmine started things a little earlier? Possibly. But I still think they might have fudged the timeline to save face, but I still think the only reason that she even sought a relationship or a potential relationship with Matt is because Gino was treating her like shit and neglecting
he froze her out.
So I actually don't, if Jasmine did have relations with Matt before she talked to Gino about it.
It doesn't bother me either.
It doesn't bother me because she was, I believe all the kind of emotional abuse things that she talks about with Gino really happened.
It was false pretenses. He brought her there under false pretenses.
Yeah.
Saying he would care about her.
Yeah.
Because he can't care about another person.
He can't, because he even said, I was expecting an apology, which is ridiculous.
Can you? Okay. That's nuts.
That's nuts.
And
and so very grandiose thinking.
He goes to the exact same lawyer who did his divorce. Robert, his lawyer.
Robert.
And he's a good lawyer because he's got plaques on the walls. And the first thing the lawyer says is, "So you're back here for another divorce, right?"
And he's like, yeah. And Gino,
two more, you get a punch card.
Too much. He said, this is different, though. Jasmine has a demon and a devil inside her. And then
a demon and a devil inside her. It's going to be ugly.
He launches into the story of how he and Jasmine broke up. And you see Robert's face the whole time is just going,
yuck.
What the?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure if you're family law, you're dealing with this all the time.
Oh, you've heard everything. I do want to say one thing about Gino's comments about his first wife. He says, my first wife and I always got along, but we grew apart and it was mutual. And I went, I wonder what she would say.
I do wonder what she would say. I
wonder what she would say because I think it's probably a lot like Jasmine's situation.
Didn't he meet her? I don't know where he met her.
I don't know if she was in another country, but she was not from here.
We're not going to look it up, and y'all don't look it up either because this woman doesn't want to be famous. No, that's her life.
But I guarantee you the woman would probably have a story very similar to Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, they were married. Jasmine and he were married for 2 years, but they only lived together for 10 months. And then she cheated on me. She spent a night at a guy's house and I found out about it, but we didn't agree to an open marriage. We had rules. You can only spend 2 hours with them per day. And this is when the lawyers started going, what the fuck is even happening?
Like, what the fuck is going on? So he goes through this whole thing and he's like, well, and then we had the open marriage and and we started, and the attorney goes, wait.
Open marriage?
Open marriage. And now he says Jasmine talked him into this, but he did agree to it.
But as long as she did not get, quote, too close to the other person, y'all, that's not quantifiable.
Yeah, we've
So
already talked.
none of this is quantifiable. He is fucked.
He's fucked, and he's like, but that's okay because I reported her to immigration, and in fact, I did it again.
Twice.
I reported her twice because I had to
What a
report again because I
fucking
found out
monster.
I found out she was pregnant, and so then I went down to and Robert again goes, wait. She's pregnant.
And he says, he's like, I'm not letting her off on this because I want Jasmine to be accountable for this betrayal and I would be happy if she got deported because I want her to feel some pain like I felt some pain. And that's when
an asshole.
You can know there was really no love ever there before.
There was no love ever. You would not. Yeah.
You can't. I think to want someone to hurt.
Not even a Mar would want to get them deported. Because why would you want to get someone deported in that way? So then they can't stay in this country and see how wonderful your life is and how much better you are without them. How are they going to see that?
What you would, yeah. I just think it's a level of, it's a low, it's working so low.
It's really, it's just,
yeah. He never really saw her as a person.
It's really cruel. She was just
never
a sex
saw
toy.
her as a person.
She was a lifelike blow-up doll to him.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she started having complexity and emotion and feelings that he didn't want to acknowledge, it shut him off.
He basically says, her idea was the open marriage, and we went through that. And he says, lawyer finally says,
pregnant and moved to Florida.
I'm not an immigration attorney, but and he's like, he's like, but I'm going to tell you with this, is the child yours? And he's like, no, it's his child. He's like, well, under Michigan law, you are still married and you're presumed to be the father. And he goes, are you kidding? Boy.
And then he drove the knife and he said, and you have legal and a financial obligation to that child until they turn 18.
Gino's worst fear is 2 words. Child support.
I called it. I told you that he would, but what I said, and it shows how much he hates her. I said, as soon as he hears he's responsible for this kid, he's going to want to get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And he eventually got there, but at first,
he wanted to wait.
Even when the attorney says, this is hundreds of thousands of dollars in child support if you don't take action, you need to take care of this. Gino still says, but she messed up my life and I want to wait till the market drops so that way she can get as little money as possible from me.
Oh my God. The blood drained from my face.
I was shocked that even he still was thinking that this could be a real thing and to give her less out.
The other thing here is,
and also, he said if he divorces her, then she can get her. I guess she has a green card, but then the next level of that gives her like 10-year citizenship, basically. If they get divorced, she can do it on her own. If they're not divorced, he has to sign it and he can control it.
Yeah.
So this guy literally wants to ruin her like a Disney villain.
Yeah. The other thing, it's actually worse than that. Because at least there's some sense of humor in a Disney villain.
No, this is like Cersei on Game of Thrones villain.
Yeah, but the worst thing here is he keeps saying, she fucked up my life. How? How much?
It's like Dana said, no responsibility.
How bad is your life here? How bad is your life that much different than before, Jasmine?
You're going to go back. She's the one that has it. You're going to go back to your life, watching, jacking off to cam girls,
and eating,
paying them money,
and eating Hungry Man dinners every single night. Your life is the same. She didn't fuck up anything. You went right back to doing what you did before. That's what's interesting. This it's not realistic at all. His version of this.
No.
And he basically says, he said, I thought it'd be easier if she was pregnant. And he's like, and then he says it was supposed to be her and I having a child. I don't think he would have had a child.
Yeah.
And And he says he has to wait 6 months to get a divorce because there was a child involved now. And you said this before. He waits to the mark. Oh God, so gross.
It's so gross.
And he's like, when your assets, when I know when you're married, and he's like, the assets were 50-50. And he says, if I don't divorce her right away, if I divorce her right away, I'm giving her the green card though. And the lawyer's like, when you want a pound of flesh, it's not good. And I wish everyone who is trying to
every
sue for
divorce attorney says this. Every one of them say it.
And I wish people would hear it.
Because Gino, what the deal is, Gino will pay more in legal fees than if he just does the divorce now. And finally, and what got him too, because Gino is about control, pain and his control.
Trying to get into Michigan.
Yeah. And when he says, basically, Robert says, she can file for divorce first in Florida, and then you're going to have to go all the way to Florida and deal with that. And that's what finally convinces Gino to he says he's going to file this so he can take control of it.
Because he doesn't know what Jasmine's going to do next. I think Jasmine is fucking dealing with her daughter. That's the thing. Gino thinks that Jasmine is now thinking about him. I think that has ended. I don't even believe that she was really thinking about him that much when they were there. I think she did love him at the beginning. I think they had to recreate that. And they needed to give us some obstacles between Jasmine and Matt. I think her love kind of petered out after a while. Anyway.
Yeah, she tried to. She tried to tell herself, but.
Yeah. C'est le show. That's the show.
I'm trying to remember if I saw Gino. I'm trying to remember if I saw Jasmine in the little clip they showed of the tell-all. Like, Sissy posted it. TLC had something on social.
Oh, I'm sure he was going to be on the tell-all.
But I wonder if she is.
You think Jasmine wouldn't be there to have her say?
I could see Jasmine being very scared of immigration.
Oh.
I bet Jasmine is terrified.
When was this filmed?
This was filmed. The tell-all probably was filmed in it's October now. It's going to air. I bet you it was filmed in probably August.
Wow. Can you imagine TLC having to say, Jasmine isn't here with us, which she'll be via satellite for sure.
Via satellite. Yeah. But she's not.
People make fun of me when I say via satellite.
Well, it's interesting. Some sissies pointed out, and we still don't really know why, but that they said it's going to be a weird, and maybe it only will be a shorter tell-all because they are completely cutting out Tiger Lily and Adnan.
It's officially.
They're like, that's the big rumor that they're doing a lot of close-up shots because they just aren't even showing them at all.
Oh, so they were in the tell-all.
So that's what sissies are saying, like on the Reddit and everything, is that they were in the tell-all. Something happened and they've taken them out.
It could have been the Adnan comments about Hitler.
I wasn't going to say that, but yes.
There was other stuff before. Usually you want to avoid Hitler. It's just a social media idea. Something about Hitler and Israel. It was awful. Awful. Yeah. And Mahdi actually came out and said, no one talks this way. As no one makes these comparisons.
Yeah.
Don't ever do this.
Yeah, well, they're not going to be in the tell-all, so.
Yeah.
Good. I hope to never see either of them again.
Me too.
Sorry, Mimi. See you later.
Yeah. We kind of got our wish because I said, I don't ever want to see these people again. So I'm like, yep, confined to the dustbin of history.
I did not see, I don't know if they're going to be there. I hope they are. I did not see Karen Guillermo in the little preview in the tell-all either, but it's very short. It's like a 45 second.
It is rumored, y'all, when we mentioned this, did you saw this? The Last Resort cast was rumored.
Rumored that they're going to be on Last Resort.
Karen Guillermo.
They would still be on a tell-all.
For sure.
There's
Karen
no
Guillermo,
Darcey and Georgi, people are saying.
I am shocked.
Especially after this episode and the way they're building this. And let's say just broke up. I need Darcey and Georgi on The Last Resort.
I'm shocked they're not on it.
If they're not, we're writing TLC.
It's crazy.
No,
this whole season's been a big audition for it.
It really has.
How could they turn on one of their stars like this?
Well, they might. I'm not saying they turned, but maybe
they broke up. Also rumored is Shekinah and Sarper, which I totally believe.
Even though
Rebecca and Zied.
I love that.
I believe who else? Roos and Paula and Pau. Wow, what a blast from the past! I can honestly say I never want to see either of them again.
She's not going to do well in therapy.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He actually could do well, I think.
Yeah.
Wonder if she's less QAnon now than she
Maybe
used to
they'll
be.
fly. Maybe they'll fly his mom out from Oklahoma to be there. She was great. All those plates and crosses on the wall.
And that pink pie.
That pink, disgusting.
And then I can't remember who else, but it's Patrick and Thais snooze. I'm not really interested.
I don't think they really have but I guess they do. But yeah, I don't think to me, you're gonna have Patrick, Thais, and not Darcey and Georgi. Come on.
I know. It's a bad choice. It's a bad choice.
I wonder if they think that they don't want Shekinah and Sarper and Darcey. If they don't want Shekinah and Darcey on the same, because I could see Shekinah
not wanting to do it,
not getting along with her.
So what?
I know, but
anyway.
I don't know. It's all speculation. All right, everybody, that is the show, but it's not because we've got a caller.
Call us.
Let us listen, shall we?
Hey, y'all, it's Jay.
Jay.
And I just wanted to say, y'all are great. And I turned 50 last week.
Ooh.
And all I could
Good for
hear
you.
in my head all day was halfway there. All day.
Halfway there.
Lazy. And I would just laugh because it was hilarious to me. So, yeah. Georgi was with me in spirit all day, which is absurd. I love you guys. But also in true non-binary fashion, as I am a non-binary human, I am, they say you're a poodle or a matty. I'm a poodle and a matty. I'm a poodle and a matty.
Oh, God.
I'm a slutting it up poodle who has high reactions to all sorts of things. And also I'm an overly empathetic people pleaser who is learning to stand up for myself. And the biggest sluts are the biggest romantics.
Wholly agree.
So,
good for you.
I'm a poodle and a matty. Love you guys. Keep going, Queens.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
I love that. Yeah, I think
for you.
People are. You can be there are people who are. You got to be a little of both. I think. Although it's better to be a poodle.
It's better to be a matty. All right, everybody. That's the show. That is the show. You can leave us a call us. You can just go. There's a post every month on your Patreon and Supercast feeds for the $15 tier only. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for listening. A great way to support us is you can support our sponsors. They enable us to do what we love to do. So please listen to them and use the code that we give you because it really helps us. It helps the sponsors, and we appreciate y'all very much for helping us get to do this just wonderfully stupid job. And with that, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places, Poodle?
Yes. And if you've ever hiked your screaming newborn through your wife's legs. 32, 45, 55, baby. Woo! Ooh, extra point.
Call